Hi everyone, today I am going to do a review and tutorial for a product that I just picked up a couple of weeks ago, and this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon 8-pan palette in Comfort Zone. This is one of these new Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes that they came out with for the permanent line of products for Wet n Wild, and they do have the 6-pan Color Icon palettes that have been popular for the past year or so, and now they came out with a new 8-pan palettes for that Color Icon line of shadows. These are permanent products, but I have heard that they're only selling them at Walgreens and Walmart locations. So if you're going to go to like a Rite Aid or something where they sell Wet n Wild, they might not have these, because I've heard they're only selling them at Walgreens and Walmart. I don't know if that will change, if it's just right for right now or what. But these will be permanent, so if you can't find them right now because they've just come out, you'll be able to find them in the future because they're not limited edition. They're a permanent product, so they'll be around. So yeah, this is the new. What's what the new palette looks like. They came out with 3 of these. They came out with Comfort Zone. They came out with Petal Pusher, and they came out with a blue one. I can't remember the name of it. It's something cute from like a movie though. I didn't get the blue one, that's why I don't remember the name of it, because I'm not really into blues too much, and I do have a bunch of blue shadows, and I felt like I didn't need any more because I don't wear blues that often. But the Petal Pusher one is a purple and pink palette, and I do wear a lot of those. But this video is definitely going to be featuring the Comfort Zone, which is the more neutral palette. They come with the 8 shadows, like I said, and this side comes with a bunch of kind of bronzy neutrals, and this side comes with a bunch of green neutrals. Today I am using the green side, and I got this look. And I'm going to swatch these all for you. I'm going to swatch the green side for you right now and let you know what I think of the shadows and the shades. And then if you're interested, I will be doing a tutorial featuring these shadows, which I'm wearing right now. So with this palette, this is actually a pretty big palette. It comes with a double-sided applicator. Usually the 6-pan palettes come with 2 applicators, 1 little brush, and then 1 sponge. This time they just kind of made it this big double-sided applicator. I never use the brush side, but I do use sponge tip applicators from time to time, so I will keep this because I do like the sponge tip. I usually throw out the brush one, but it's double-sided, so it'll, you know, stay around. So for the green side of the palette, we get these 4 kind of green shaded shadows, and these are all like all the Color Icon shadows. They print what, you know, their use should be for. So we have the brow bone shade, the eyelid shade, the crease shade, and the definer shade. So I'll just swatch these for you really quick. The brow bone shade is actually a very pretty antique-y gold color. This is gorgeous. This is a little dark for the brow bone. I think I wouldn't use it as a brow bone color. Maybe if your skin is a little darker, you could get away with it, but I actually really like this as a lid color, an inner lid color, and a highlight, not a highlight, a tear duct color. Here it is swatched in my hand. Gorgeous antique gold color. This actually came out in a Color Icon 6-pan palette, but one of the limited edition ones for the for the holiday season, this past holidays. It came out in the Night Elf palette, so actually, which I have, but I really do like this shadow, so I don't mind owning 2 of them. And if you missed out on that palette, because that was pretty hard to find and it was limited edition, now you can get this shade in this permanent palette. Really pretty antique gold color. Gorgeous. Next is the eyelid color, which is this beautiful olive green shade. Again, this is very pigmented. It's frosty like the first shade. Very creamy, blendable, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Look at that pigmentation. I love the pigmentation on Wet n Wild shadows. These Color Icon shadows, beautiful. Goes really well with that antique gold shade. You could actually do a really simple, pretty, you know, greenish gold look with just this on the lid and this in the outer lid and in the crease, and just call it a day. So you can do a lot of things with these palettes, with these 8 shadows. Next is the crease shade, and this is more of a shimmery shadow than a frosty one. and this is the darkest shade in this row, and it's this pretty deep brown, dark brown with gold shimmer in it. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful crease shade. Love to wear this in the crease. It blends out beautifully. It's not too dark for the crease. And the gold shimmer in this is just, you know, it's not too sparkly. It's just enough sparkle to kind of really play off these other shades here. It's gorgeous. Really pretty. And then we have the Definer shade, and this also came out in the limited edition Night Elf palette for the holiday, so again, if you missed out on it, now you can check it out. And this is a kind of red-brown with a with a teal shimmer in it. And there is that shade. This was very, very pretty. This is that MAC Club eyeshadow dupe that's been around. That was in the Night Elf palette, but now you can get it in a permanent palette, so that's good. So these are the 4 shades, very pretty. The only thing is that this Definer shade here, that red brown with the teal, is a little light to be putting as a Definer shade, so I kind of, you'll see in this tutorial how I use that shade as a Definer shade, not as an outer V. Because when I think Definer, I think outer V, and you kind of really can't put that over the really dark crease shade here, because it'll just kind of get lost and make everything muddy. But I did use it as Definer, which you'll see in this tutorial if you want to check that out. So these are the swatches, really pretty colors. They're all not a bad one in the bunch. Sometimes you get one that's like kind of sheer or gritty. These are all pigmented and creamy and blendable and just wonderful to work with. Great staying power, everything like that. So I really do suggest this palette. Check it out. Now if you want to see the tutorial featuring these green shades from the Comfort Zone palette, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just actually went ahead with this little dense smudger brush, and then on my lower lash line I kind of used that really dark crease shade on the outer half, and then in the middle I brought in the eyelid shade, the green, and then on the inner half I brought that that antique gold like brow bone color. Kind of on the inner half of my lower lid. That's kind of what I did there, just to kind of mimic the shadows that are on the top, on the bottom. I love to do that with my eyeshadow. And then I just lined my upper lash line with my L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Linear Intense Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. This is my favorite liquid eyeliner, and it's in Carbon Black. It's a black. Then on my waterline, I used a black pencil liner, and then I just used my L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara on my lashes after I curled them. Did fill in my eyebrows a little bit today. I just used my MAC brow pencil in Lingering. And then I used my e.l.f. clear brow gel over the top of that. And on my cheeks, I did a little bit of contouring with my NYC Color Wheel And this is an All Over Bronze Glow. This is a really great matte bronzer for contouring. And I did a little bit of contouring with that. And then on my cheeks I used my new friggin' favorite blush, and it's a drugstore blush. It's from Hard Candy, and it's the Fox in the Box. And this one's in Smooth Talker. It's just it comes out to be a really pretty peachy blush on the cheeks. And then on my lips, I don't know if you guys noticed, but anytime I ever do a green look on the eyes, I love to wear peachy colors on the rest of my face. I don't know, I just think they look really good with greens. So on my lips, I went ahead and I used my MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in Shy Girl, which is kind of like a deep peach color. And then over the top of that, just to lighten it up a little and give it a little shine, I used my MAC Lip Glass in See Through, which is just a sheer nude gloss. So that is it for the rest of the face. So yeah, pretty much so far loving this palette, and for the price, amazing. They're $4.99 at the drugstore where they sell Wet n Wild. I got mine at Walgreens. Of course, you know, as always, you don't have to follow the instructions that they give you, because, you know, they give you these instructions on the back on how to use the eyeshadows. You know, you mix them up, go for it. Definitely the more wearable of the three palettes that came out for these 8-pan color icons. So you know, if you love neutrals like I do, definitely give this a try for the price. It's really great, and they give you a lot of shadows here and a lot of really pretty colors. And definitely love the green look that I got with this Comfort Zone palette. So I hope that you guys like this review and tutorial, and everybody have a good day. Bye!